Match the following concept and their best possible description. So if I tell you overloading, if I have to create the function sum in the C programming, I cannot create the same function with the same name. So I cannot create one more sum over there. I have to create sum1, sum2, sum3. But in the C++, which is object-oriented programming or object-oriented programming concept like Java or maybe .NET or other languages, you can create the same name function, but there are the things like the parameters should be different or the type should be different. So what is the best answer supporting for the overloading? B. Defining a set of similar function. So they give the similar type of functions together. Then we are having the next concept, which is the friend function or maybe the friend keyword. Now the friend keyword is something, maybe if we learn the class, in the class there are some members are there, we want to access those members outside, which is not actually the part of class. This is called the friend. So we first make the part of that particular class as a friend, then they can access. So what is the best answer? Used to give a non-member function access to the private parts of the object, means those private parts can be accessed outside, which are actually the non-member. So just like you assume that there is somebody who is having very good things at their home, good things are there which he cannot share with anybody. Now if there is some friend of that particular person, then he or she can easily get that thing with the permission. So that is called the friend. Next we are having the constructor. There are two concepts which are of object-oriented programming, like constructor and the destructor. The constructor are there who are going to initialize the memory, initialize the variables of the class, and destructor are there to deallocate that memory. So which is the correct option? E. The function which is automatically called when the object is created. This is very important part about the constructor, because constructor is the same name as the class name, and constructor called by itself when you create the object of the class. So this is the correct answer. Next one is the protected keyword. So if I must tell you, there are different keywords like public. If there is the accessibility is public, means everybody can access. Just like the private, if only the class members can access the thing which is private. There is protected if the derived class members can access. This is the protected. So what is the answer? F is the answer. Always a derived class to have access to the private parts of the base class. Now means the derived class, if there is one class which I say class 1, if the members are accessing itself, means the function are accessing the members inside, it is the private. If there is somebody else who is accessing that one, this is called public. If this class is derived and then members are accessing, this is called protected. So this one is the protected. The derived class, this is the derived class, this is the parent and this is the child. And the child members are accessing the members of the parent. The next one is this keyword. This keyword is used to access the current values. G is the correct answer, because a pointer to object associated with the current function. So whatever the current value is there, current function we are using, this keyword is used for that particular purpose. Next part is the inheritance. Okay, if I talk about the inheritance, in the inheritance is what? If there is a class, then over that other class, we are using the same class, just like there is a class 1, and those members we are using inside the class 2, that is called the inheritance. And there are different type of inheritance, just like this is single inheritance, this is multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance. So the correct answer for the inheritance is option number A. Allows to define a class to have properties of the another class.